Ladies and gentlemen of the Action Army, what is going on? And welcome to another episode of Answers for Athletes. In today's video, we got a question from George Robertson 3946, who says, what are the best low-impact conditioning methods for basketball in season? I know you made a video saying not to do this, but I'm trying to lose weight and improve my cardio with the extra work outside of practice. Sometimes I ride the bike or I jump rope. Would love to hear what you think. So the reason that I say this, but actually before I talk about this, comment, jump down below for a free bodyweight vertical jump training program. Leave your question down below if you want me to answer your question in a video just like this. And stop playing with your gains. Get my programs. I'll take you to the next level. You see it on my Instagram. You see all the people who I am helping. I have helped thousands of people get their first dunk and increase their vertical jump. You could be next. Stop playing with your gains. So I have said many times before that your cardio, especially from in season, should come from basketball. The best way to get in shape for basketball is by playing basketball. Okay. But since you already know that, and you said that you know that, and you want some extra conditioning without the impact of beating up your joints, I have a few options for you. And I'm not going to spend too much time on this video because I've actually recorded like 12 videos and I feel brain dead at this point. I batch record these. I just feel brain dead. But I do want to give you a good answer. So what you can do, the bike is good. Okay, the bike is going to be good. But the thing is, the bike doesn't get you like just a normal exercise bike. That doesn't get you that much cardiovascular endurance, right? Unless you could do HIIT cardio on the bike. Your ass cheeks are going to be on fire. If a sit down bike, bro, your ass is going to be on fire. Your glutes. An assault bike, where you're also doing, the piece of CrossFit equipment where you're also doing the arms. That's going to be great for you. I would do, burn 50 calories as fast as you possibly can and try to get quicker and quicker with that. You could do a rower. Same thing. I would burn 50 calories as fast as possible. And then a ski erg, the thing where you grab up top, another piece of CrossFit equipment, and you pull it down. All of these they're not too much impact on your body, right? So the ground contacts aren't there. There are no ground contacts, right? So that's what you want. Extra conditioning to improve your cardiovascular endurance without the extra impact is you want to limit the ground contacts. So those are three good options. The bike, the rower, you got the ski erg, which I'm not going to put a picture, bro. I'm not. Just Google ski erg if you don't know what that is. One thing that I do if you do have all these pieces of equipment is if I want some extra conditioning is I do the assault bike at my gym. I do the rower at my gym. I do the ski erg at my gym. I go until I burn 50 calories on each one of those machines as fast as possible. And it's a good high-intensity workout to improve my cardiovascular endurance without too many ground contacts. You could swim. Swimming is going to be good for you. But what I want you to know is that any extra cardiovascular endurance that you're going to be doing is in some way going to fatigue the central nervous system. And if it's not going to fatigue the central nervous system and it's low impact, so here's the thing. Here's a very important distinction for all of you out there. If your goal is to improve cardiovascular endurance, then it has for basketball, then it has to be high intensity. You really need to understand that cardiovascular endurance. So let me just say this. I ran cross country in high school. I also played basketball in high school. Cross country did not get me in basketball shape. It did a good job. It got me a nice base of cardiovascular endurance. But when it came to sprinting up and down the court, I was still out of shape when it came to basketball season. So here's my point. High intensity cardiovascular endurance, like the bike and the ski erg and the rower, and let's say you do, 50-meter or 25-meter sprints as fast as you can in the swimming pool. All of these are going to improve your cardiovascular endurance for basketball, but all of these are going to fatigue you a little bit in some way, fatigue your central nervous system a little bit in some way, which isn't the worst thing if you can recover from that, but just understand that it will fatigue you a little bit. If you do low intensity cardio, which does not fatigue your central nervous system as much, like let's say you do an incline treadmill walk, or you do, long form steady state cardio, that is not going to contribute to your ability to have more cardiovascular endurance for basketball. But if your goal is to burn fat, then that is a good thing to do. So if your goal is to be in better shape for basketball, you're going to have to do this high intensity stuff. There's no way around it. If your goal is to burn fat, then a good thing to do is low intensity, steady state cardio. So you could do the rower, or you could do, the bike for a longer period of time at lower intensities to burn more calories and burn more adipose tissue. And that's going to be a great few forms of cardio for you to do that is not going to cause too much interference with your practices and your games in your season. So that is my answer. Make sure that you add one of these if one of these makes sense for you. And make sure you distinguish what you actually need. Do you need more cardio? See, I'm telling you, I'm brain dead at this point. I've recorded too many videos, bro. I need to relax. Is your goal cardiovascular endurance for your sport, or is your goal losing adipose tissue and burning fat? Okay, so that is going to determine what type of cardio you should do. And you could do either types of these at less ground contacts and lower impacts. Anyways, I hope that this helps some of you. I am done recording for the day. You're still going to get your videos every single day, but guys, I recorded like 11 videos in a row, bro. King, Cairo, I'm done, bro. This is the last one of the day. Anyways, love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.